All right, guys, so we have 30k troops in here. Now, you've seen this before, right? In our previous video. We're gonna do it again because it's the commander that, people are like, you gotta use full troops to see the difference in here. And we want to see how like the healings and stuff work in here. That's why we are using Richard and Zuntu. In our previous video, we did see that Richard and Zuntu won against Khan and Cao Cao. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to have this little battle, and then after this battle we're going to fight with full troops. So I want you to basically tell me right now, do you think there's going to be real significant difference between testing with 30,000k units compared to testing with full troops? Would the winner on the 30,000k units will still be the clear winner of the full troops in here? Let me know in the comment section below before we actually start this fight, or before you watch the fight, okay? All right, so in the previous video, which you have seen with the Zuntu pairings, if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check it out. You get to learn a lot of things in there. So in that video, we saw that Richard was the clear winner. And we'll see it again this time, since this is another setup in here. It seems like, wow, Richard is not with that heal. It seems like it's working. All right, let's see. With that, a video as well, it was interesting because Richard did not get like a whole lot of like casualty, and I may actually still have the report in here. So we're still using like our normal like city skin in here. There's no benefits at all. All right, this is the neutral city skin. Now he does have a little bit of a benefit in here because the civilization is Ottoman, but that's fine. With our previous video as well, does Richard and Zuntu defeated Genghis Khan and Cao Cao. So keep in mind, this is two legendary commanders, and this is a Richard with an epic commander. So very interesting, right? So this is very good for like those free-to-play players. Now, like I said, we are testing right now 30k troops. Let's see if it's gonna be the same result as full units in there, right? Because a lot of people have been saying that, hey, whenever you test 30k troops, it's not going to be the same as when you are testing with full units in here. So we're gonna do both, so that not to like be annoying or anything, but like just to figure things out if the statements are actually indeed correct. All right, so let's see. All right, 5k severely wounded. I had 21k heal. He had 2k heal, but he has more severely wounded because we were able to defeat it, right? I don't think we will have the previous reports anymore. You have to watch the other video if you want. All right, so this time we're gonna send full units. All right, so, and we're just gonna put like T4 because it can be very expensive if it was T5. All right, so here's the moment of truth. I need you guys to comment right now. Is Zuntu and Richard still going to win or not? Now, we've seen some of the comments from people saying that the only reason why the Richard Zuntu won because of the itty bitty troops that we had. So now that we have full troops in here, who is really going to prevail? Now, we still do not have any equipment on Richard. We do not have equipments in here. No equipments on Khan as well. All right, let's see. I'm excited to see how the result is going to be. It's going to be a long one, okay? So you guys have to bear with me here. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Who do you think is going to win? This is full troops this time. Oh, we're going to be here for a bit. Huh. This is going to be a bit in here. I mean, both of them are going to be healing. One thing that you can expect is there's going to be definitely be more healing from Richard. And of course, the number of casualties is going to go higher. But the result, which, I'm curious. I'm curious about the result. What is it going to be? All right. Let's see. It seems like it's relatively close. Relatively close. I wonder who is really going to win in this battle. What do you think? What do you think, guys? I wonder. I am very curious about your comments right now. Do you think that Richard is going to lose? Because that's what people have said, is that Richard is going to lose if it was full units, full troops in here. But it seems like, wow, it seems like Richard is losing, but this is pretty much the exact same result as we have seen earlier, right? Earlier, Richard did went to yellow first, I believe, and then he healed himself back up, and this healed troops are coming back to defeat the enemy. So is healing really bad in the open field battle? Which I think it's not. My assumption in here is that Richard is still going to prevail, and it's going to be the same result, and it doesn't matter if you're testing with 30k troops or 210k troops. Alright, the only thing in here is it's taking forever. It's taking forever on testing, and it's gonna cost us a lot more resources. Remember, we're not doing this, you know, free. We're having to, you know, gather resources. Ugh, I kind of started it. We're having to gather resources. I'm using my resources in here, and you know, Banana is using his resources in here as well to do these testing. So if you do appreciate what we're doing in here, click that thumbs up or click that like. It really helps our video, and this is one way for you guys to support my channel. This is not just my channel, actually. This is our channel, right? If this is your channel as well, you want to support it, you want to click that thumbs up and help us in the YouTube algorithm in here. So I'm looking at this one. We're already like pretty much winning with the Richard in here. I can see that we still have a good margin here compared to this one and with Genghis Khan. All right, so this is I think this is the only Cavs commander that he has that is like maxed out. So we are using, you know, Khan and CC, and this is a very common combination that a lot of people have done, and this is, you know, people have been rallying with Khan CC as well. So I mean, people would always like to make some excuses in here. So after we did our testing in here, proving that testing with 30k doesn't really matter. All right, it's gonna be the same result. Now, what I'm curious is, well, I have more severely wounded, which I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, I think one more thing is that we need to do a testing, is that we need to do a full troops with the Zun 2 and Richard, just to compare it, because I think that's also one of those arguments that was given. So we might just have to test that out as well again, and to see if it's really going to make a difference in here. Now I know we're just kind of looping in, doing another testing of the same commanders, but we need to prove that 30k troops is feasible, or 50k. It doesn't matter because it's both equal, right? It's both 100%. I don't understand why people, you know, what's the difference between 210k and 310k, right? If you're fighting with both 210, and then whoever wins there, it's a clear winner, and whoever fights in 310 and 310, and there's a clear winner there, it's going to be the same with whatever troop counts you used. So sometimes we need to be more logical when we think about these things, because a lot of people out there in the internet, they like to type things up that you know, I don't know. All right, let's see. 39k severely wounded, 55k severely wounded. So again, clear winner. There's really not much difference in here. All right, he still has more casualties than I have, and the amount of healing we had, 136k. We had a lot of heal. All right, now let's test this out with the full marches of Sun 2 and Richard, and there we go. All right, so on this testing, in the previous one, we already know who's gonna win. Khan CC won the last time, so I'm expecting Khan CC to win again on this one. All right, it doesn't matter how much troops, but we're just making this video to make a statement, because some of those comments are very interesting. But this is also a good, you know, video for those players who are interested in doing their own testing in your own kingdom. And you know, you can refer this video to players that are like saying that, yeah, the 30k troops you know, it's not going to be, you know, what is that called, representative of full troops in here. So this is why we're doing this video, just so, you know, you guys will have some reference and you can pass it on to your friends that are telling you to do whatever they want you to do. Just show them, hey, you know, Shinchi did this testing, and make sure you subscribe and like the video as well as you check it out. So like I said, I already called it out, which is Khan is going to win. Zuntu is not. Zuntu is not winning in here. It's the exact same result. So if you want to check out the previous video, like I said, check out the cards. I'll put a link on the description as well. But yeah, here we go, guys. Here we go. It's not. It's. I might be surprised if Zunchu still managed to win, but in the previous one he did not win. And we're gonna look into the reports as well. Now, like I said, we're freaking using like hella resources right now, but thank God we got T4 now, so it's still a lot of resources. This is in the millions, right? At least it's not T5. I'm really lucky that we have T4 because it's gonna be super expensive. So I hope that the effort that we're putting out in here, you guys appreciate it. You know, it's not just about the game that we're doing, right? We're also recording, we're also putting our time in here and editing. So just, you know, hitting that thumbs up every time you watch a video makes the world for me, and it really means a lot. Yeah, you know, looking at this one, I don't see that Zunchu and Richard is in a clear lead in here. In the previous video as well, the clear winner is the best pairing for Zunchu is using Richard. Okay, so using Martel is probably not the best or the most ideal. Richard and Zunchu gives the best result. Oh, man, kind of want to burp there, but I already called it out. You know, it's the same result. I just wasted my time in here because I already knew the answer, and people are like, 30k, full troops. Okay, somebody's gonna make a reason now. I don't know what excuses other people would say, but there seems to always be something else. There always seems to be something else that people want to mention in here. But like, just be careful, guys, whenever you're reading like comments, and whenever you're reading on Facebook or at Discord. Just be careful. Trust your own judgment sometime, or you can ask us in here on YouTube. There's a bunch of content creators in here. You know, you can join my Discord. You can hit me up on Discord and ask me some of these questions. I'm more than willing to answer you guys. But yeah, my theory, or I guess not theory, really, I already knew, is correct. So we just try to prove it in here. You can see 76k healing, 41k severely wounded, 136k healing or healed, 39k severely wounded. So less heal, more severely wounded, more heal, less severely wounded. So keep in mind, you have to understand in here is that it really depends on the talent tree as well. There's a reason why Richard's winning is because of defensive talent tree. The difference in here really is that, you know, so there's really no difference between the amount of troops that you're doing, regardless if it's full troops or 30k troops. It's going to be the same result. Whoever wins in the 30k is going to win the 210k troops. For now, we just wasted our, you know, resources in here just doing this testing. We can look at the buff in here. You know, it's gonna be the same, right? It's gonna be the same. With that conclusion, what did you answer in your comment? Were you actually correct? So let me know in the comment section now. Comment again and let me know if you were correct or not. And it's okay if you made a mistake. That's fine. This is the reason why we're doing our testing in here, just so we can show everyone that this is how things work. But you know, this is just us trying to show to everyone how things work in here in Rise of Kingdoms, because there's a lot of informations out there and we're gonna confuse too many people if people are commenting like this. So we gotta try to educate everybody in here. So I mean, like, I do hope you guys appreciate what we have done in here. So thanks, guys.